Comics canceled.
Thank you. You
Seattle. There we go.
Not
Dave
only
Smith,
my show.
Luis J. Gomez, and Jim Florentine, Kurt Metzger as well, friend of the show, all got canceled because it's Seattle.
From the Seattle Comedy Club, please welcome to talk about it, Mr. Jim Florentine.
Too hot for Chaz.
Oh, yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, I can't complain. I don't have to play Seattle either, so I'm doing all right.
Yeah, well, I thought I was going to play Seattle until all of a sudden I wasn't. I thought I was finally back. I'm like, all right, I got booked in Seattle. I haven't been there in about 5 years ago. Maybe times have changed. Obviously not.
Yeah, Garrett here was actually in where you would be performing when it was a different country and called Chaz. It's a terrible location where you were going to be going.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going to a war zone. I didn't know it was that area. I just thought Seattle.
I saw Tommy, your manager, last weekend too at his club, and he told me about. He's like, yeah, they canceled Dave Smith, Luis J. Gomez, Jim Florentine, and Kurt Metzger. I'm like, yeah, the 4 people you don't want to cancel. Like, of all the people you're gonna do that to, it's not the ones you want to pick. What was the reason that she gave you in the email?
It was about, our area is very progressive values, and basically their comedy doesn't line up with our standards, and we check with the community leaders and other comics and around the neighborhood, and they just don't align with our values here. But we support free speech. We support free speech and the artistic freedom for comedy, and we love to work with these guys sometime in the future. Yeah, right. Okay.
Right.
How is it? Who's the community leader? Is it still?
I personally talked to some of the community leaders before I did this show, and they also said they didn't like Jim. That's the first thing they said, and they said specifically your 7-minute closer about how there's 2 genders was a no for them.
And I was going to open with that. I wasn't going to close with that.
Start with your closer.
Is the community leader still the rapper that was renting out the Airbnb?
Handing out AKs and stuff, yeah.
Neighborhood children during the war zone.
Just wanted to know.
Is this the first time you've been canceled where they've been as honest to just say, look, it's because we don't agree with your act? Because usually they just lie and say it's something else. Because that's how you get out of a problem. Like, this person's so new to booking, they were like, it's because of you.
The comedian James said no.
Yeah. Like, how stupid
is that? This is the first time.
I just want to come out. You can
tell your agent, hey, listen, we're booked up through a whole year. No, we're going to pass. So it's not even on your radar. It's just the first time I actually got booked, and the tickets were only on sale for 2 weeks. And then they go, we can't have these guys. I heard it was the local Seattle comics bitching. That's what I'm hearing from other Seattle comics, that they were crying at us for coming to a club. So maybe that had something to do with it.
Oh, it is. I heard from a friend of mine who is out there that it was the local, Seattle open micers that were going to the show, because they're going to keep your club open.
Do you know how many drinks they buy a night?
Yeah, I mean, easily none. Yeah, they're the ones that are definitely going to keep your club alive because they support the local scene, which is they come and get stage time. Yeah. Nothing is more valuable than you giving them stage time. That's going to keep your doors.
You don't understand. It makes them feel uncomfortable.
Dude, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So you posted the email. Do we have it?
We do. After careful consideration and discussions with our team, investors, local comedians, and neighborhood advocacy groups, we've encountered a challenging situation that requires us to revisit the planned shows. Capitol Hill is known for its progressive values, and we've received significant feedback expressing concerns about the alignment of these upcoming shows with the neighborhood's ethos. This feedback includes concerns from local advocacy groups that are deeply embedded in our community and work towards upholding its values. More gobbledygook like that.
Yeah.
Jim, I have to be honest. Your act would not work in a room where they use the term neighborhood ethos.
I don't even know what ethos means.
I don't either. I just know I don't like it.
It's aesthetic ethos.
Have you guys thought about just going in all 4 and getting a theater across the street?
No, what happened was, as soon as this went down, you get in contact with all these venues that want to book you. So the Tacoma Comedy Club, which is 20 minutes away from this club, goes, we'll honor your weekend. So I got booked there that weekend, 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I guess my material's offensive in that part of Seattle, but 20 minutes away, it's fine.
Oh, dude, Adams Club is great. You're going to love it.
Yeah, downtown Seattle, absolutely. They're going to freak out.
Yeah,
Kind of makes sense, but
the Tacoma Comedy Club's fantastic. You just got yourself
So
put into a
smart.
bed. There's far less tents, way less human feces on the ground.
less people jacking off.
It's not the best area, the Tacoma Comedy Club's
No,
in
I
either.
agree. Yeah. 6th and Proctor's a little nicer, but you still.
I don't know if I'd have the Queen go down that street.
I'm not sure I'd want any woman I know to walk down there during the day, but it's still it's a nice venue. It's a lot better. You won't get as many protesters. I'll say that.
Well, it's up a hill, right? They don't like to walk up the hills.
Oh, there's no way.
That one's at the top of a big hill, which
involves a lot of work.
bottom of that hill, a lot of protests.
Yeah. They're definitely going to be at least half a block down yelling shit up a hill. Well, Jim, I appreciate you calling in. I don't want to hold you up all day, but where can we find you?
Just my website, jimflorentine.com. All my tour dates are up there. And I'll be in Dallas April 27, 28 at the Hyenas in Dallas.
Dude, come on the show, please.
I will. I'll come in town a day early. I'll talk to you.
Awesome, man. We'd love to have you in the sketch and stuff, dude. It'd be great to have you in.
Yeah.
All right, my friend,
Yeah.
take it easy. And I'm glad you got that rebooked by a good dude.
Later, buddy.
Thanks. See you, Garrett. See you, Ryan.
Yep.
Later.
One last question.
Oh, yeah.
We forgot the bit.
It is funny. He's the guy that played Special Ed on Crank Anchors.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just no way that's going to fly in Seattle. Not Seattle necessarily. I mean, it will. There's people there who'll like funny stuff. It's just, it's open micers ruining a show.
Were they all on one show?
Yeah. Oh, no. It was 4 different shows. It was 4 different weeks booked, and they canceled. They called them.
So they singled out those 4 guys?
They kind of just said everyone from New York's cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder. Wow.
It's
good.
East Coast, West Coast beef.
Is that Seth Simon's guy out there? Is that why?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
He's the one that tried to take Shane down and then...
Oh, the bird call
Really?
guy?
Yeah, the bird poetry
Oh,
guy.
he's got to feel good about how that worked out. You shot the man into superstardom. Oh, good job, dude. You got him. Like he went from being a featured player to hosting the show. That's what a shitty job you did canceling.